Thanks very much indeed, Forbes. That was excellent. Absolutely excellent. And very funny. Not that I didn't think it would be very funny. But I hadn't written down that it was going to be very funny, so that's me ad-libbing that. We're moving on to some music at this point, and we're going to invite three of our friends from the Queen Victoria School to come up. Kenna Berry, Ellie Hutchinson and Lily Grace Methven, accompanied by David Brengan.
I decided to bring one of our littler newer students for a special reason. This is Lily Grace, and unlike any of the rest of us, she's very fluently bilingual in Gaelic and in English as well, yes. And she's a competitor at the Mod, and we've discovered that there's a lovely arrangement, well, a lovely version of My Heart's in the Highlands, a Burns song, which you just happen to know half of it in Gaelic and half of it in English. Is that right? Okay, so this is Lily Grace, and I'll put this on.
This song is called Hamokri Yelta, My Heart's in the Highlands. Hamokri Yelta, Chanyele Muyes, Hamokri Yelta, Here Tornin Davquish, Arugaf Nanayan, Saventin and Grey, Gejakin Yelta, His sound Hamuye. Farewell to the highlands, farewell to the north, the birthplace of valor, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, the hills of the highlands forever I love. Hamokri Yelta, Chanyele Muyes, Hamokri Yelta, Here Tornin Davquish, Arugaf Nanayan, Saventin and
Miss Kenny, we've got Callum, so he's very quickly, just this afternoon, I've scribbled out a sort of version of the flute part for the clarinet, which unfortunately made it very complicated. Just before we do that, I thought you might be interested in a Burns poem that you maybe don't know about. Last year, I got a phone call from my brother, who works in Paisley Museum and Art Gallery, and a bit like me, he likes raking through old boxes and seeing what he can find. And what he found was a pile of letters, and some of them were very interesting because there were letters from people like Michael Faraday, Sir Walter Scott, and one of them at the bottom he discovered had a sort of recognised signature. It said Robert Burns on it. And it's one of the latest, and only one of a few in the last 20, 30 years it's been discovered. Basically it was a reply to an invitation to a party in Edinburgh. And basically Robert Burns at the time, to use the modern vernacular, was absolutely rat-arsed from the night before. So he wrote the following. Yours this moment, as usual, in faith I'm gay and healthy, to tell the truth and shame the deal, I am fou as belty. But for sake, sir, my promise, we'll expect me at your party, if on a beastie I can speed, or hurl in a carty. Yours, Robert Burns. Right, we're now going to sing Ye Banks and Braes. Make sure it works. Okay, it's always safe to do that.